Hello all and welcome to Duplicate Success International Monday Night Webinar. Today is Monday, March 9th. My name is Randy Crebs, Executive Goal Director from Salt Lake City, Utah. I have the distinct honor of introducing the host of tonight's webinar. He is a very well-respected business leader and mentor in this industry. You'll definitely want to have your pen and paper out, sitting up, paying attention, and taking notes as you learn how this industry expert continues to build his business successfully. He has achieved the rank of Executive Ruby Director within our company. He is a co-founder of Duplicate Success International. He is an amazing leader, mentor, and most importantly, I'm very proud to call him my son. Jared, are you on the line?
I am, Dad. Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to tonight's webinar. I'm very excited to go over some great training with everyone. There's lots of people on the line. I want to welcome our new team members as well as all of our existing associates. And I just want to start by reminding you of our daily method of operation. So if you do these 4 things every day, you will be successful. And that is, well, I want to say a guarantee, because if you consistently do these 4 things, you will be successful at your USANA business. Number 1, get in state. Read your goals and visualize your dreams twice daily with emotion. So that's number 1. I do that in the morning when I brush my teeth. I read my goals, I visualize my dreams, and I stay focused on my why. Number 2, use the products every day, AM and PM. Be a product of the products. Number 3, read, watch, or listen to 15 minutes of personal development material daily. That is non-negotiable. Reading the GoPro book, watching maybe the Rise DVD, 15 minutes minimum of working at your craft, getting better at your skill set. That's really going to get you much better when you do step 4, which is add 2 brand new people to your contact list and invite them with a text message or call. And you might be wondering, well, what do we say when we send out a text message? Excuse my computer update. It tries to do that every Monday. But here's what we say. We can zoom in here. The company I work with part-time came out with a new 12-minute YouTube video. We need to practice it on some friends. Would you be willing to watch it and let me call you afterwards to ask a few quick questions? And that script works so amazingly. I use it every single day when I'm doing my DMO and texting out 2 people or calling. You can say this as well on the phone. And people say yes. And then what we do is we send them the usana.teamdsi.info video. And that's a 12-minute video that covers USANA in a nutshell. It's perfect for introducing USANA to a new person. So if you do that every single day, get your 2 brand new out, 2 to 5. Our more serious people will do 5 plus. And you do those 4 things, you're going to be successful. And what I want to start with is by recognizing the people who have been doing the DMO. And that would be people who are enrolling new clients and new associates. So let's get right into it. Big congratulations to our new clients who just started with our team this last week. Welcome Teresa Lee, new client introduced by Robin Zink. Welcome Jennifer Chavez, new client introduced by Robin Zink. Welcome Sandy Ix, new client introduced by Robin Zink. Welcome Mary Broderick, new client introduced by Robin Zink. Wow, Robin Zink. Welcome Lynn Carmen, new client introduced by John Everett. Great job, John. Welcome Jennifer Ruiz, new client introduced by myself and my wife Crystal. I met Jennifer at Office Depot and told her about USANA, called her later after she had watched the video, and she became a client. So very excited for you, Jennifer. Also welcome Laura and Luis Sanchez, new clients introduced by myself and my wife. This came from a referral. Marie Diaz is one of our very happy clients, and Laura is Marie's friend. And so Marie sent me Laura's phone number, and Laura got on all the reset program and the transform phase. So very excited for you, Laura. Today was day 1 of your reset, and I can't wait to talk to you after the end of the week. Also welcome Shanna Bauer-Jasic, new client introduced by Renee and Megan Martinez. Also welcome Benito Carrasco, new client introduced by Renee and Megan Martinez. Great job. Wow, look at this team. I'm very proud of everybody. Also welcome Shirley Arias, new client introduced by Amy Gonzalez. Welcome Shirley. Okay, so now we're going to recognize our new associates that just started with our team this past week. And we're going to start by recognizing Krista Marquez, new client introduced by Renee and Megan Martinez. So I want to just go ahead and bring Krista on the line. And Dad, could you please unmute Krista? Dad, are you there?
Hello?
Yes, Krista, we hear you. Welcome to the webinar.
Thank you.
So tell the team, we want to know just a little bit about you and what you do for a living and how you were introduced to USANA and what you're excited about with your USANA business.
I'm Krista. I was introduced by Renee and Megan Martinez. Renee is my cousin. I'm currently right now a housewife / mom. I take care of my kids because
That's a full-time job.
I am very, I know, yeah. I'm really excited about the products because I and GM is definitely something that I believe help you.
Krista, you're breaking up. I'm sorry, Krista. I don't know why I can't hear you very well. Are you able to, I don't know, is your computer maybe, are you able to move it to a place where you might have a stronger signal? Are you there?
I can try to. Can you hear me?
I can, but every time you talk, it's like breaking up bad. Try again. You there, Krista? Maybe you can call back in on your phone, or we can come back at the end of the webinar.
Yeah, she just switched to phone.
Okay.
And let's see, Krista, are you there? She needs to audio pin it. Let's see, she also called in on another number. Hold on one second, Jared, see if I can find her. No, she's not on.
Okay, we'll move on. We'll come back to Krista at the end of the webinar.
Hold on.
Okay.
Krista, are you there? Krista, I just unmuted your phone.
That's all right, Dad. We'll come back.
Okay, I'll mute it.
All right. Big welcome to John Everett from San Antonio, new client or new associate introduced by myself and my wife, Crystal. And there we are pictured with our My Health Packs. And John is a musician. And I met him at the Salsa Dance Club. And he is actually very, very talented and performs in the Tejano music industry. He actually tours with Michael Salgado, who's a famous musician in the Tejano world. So it's really cool to meet you, John, and I'm really enjoying working with you. And if John's there, Dad, let me know. But otherwise, we'll move on to the next slide. And big welcome to you, John.
I don't see him.
Okay. Also, welcome to Gabriel and Jennifer Iguerabide from San Antonio, new associates introduced by Khalid and Barbara Medina. Had the pleasure of meeting Gabriel and Jennifer this last Saturday, and really excited to be working with you both and to be going to Las Vegas together and having a blast at the Las Vegas National event. All right, now let's go into some team recognition, some special recognition. And since we are in week 7 of the Reset Challenge, we want to recognize our team members who are doing amazing in the Reset Challenge. First of all, we want to recognize Wayne Martin. He is right here, and this is the global standings. He's pictured on the left, but you see here, he was actually number 7 last week in the whole United States. He's already lost 45 pounds. This guy is on it, and week 7 is just so exciting. So big congratulations, Wayne. We're very excited that you're doing so well, and you could win this trip. Also, Wayne is actually number 6 in North America. So again, doing an amazing job. Keep up the great work, Wayne. Also, the highest weight loss percentage in partners of teams is Playful Again, which is our very own Betty Meyer and Becky Armstrong. They have lost 11% total weight loss, and they're number 9 in the United States market, or North America. So it's very impressive. Keep up the great work, Betty and Becky. I am so proud of you. Keep going. Also, the team 2016 Team DSI Reset Challenge participants. Here's a picture of all the people that are on the Reset Challenge right now. I'm really proud of all of you for doing it, and I want to encourage you because we have 5 weeks left because there's 12 weeks total. And so let's finish these last 5 weeks strong and see how much weight we can lose as a team. If you add someone to the Reset, we have a Reset Challenge private group, and we want to encourage you to post pictures of yourself working out, or pictures of your scale, or pictures of your progress. And so you can make a post, add a picture, and build the group up. I am always posting pictures of myself working out, but I want to see other people's pictures of you guys working out and sticking to your Reset Challenge. So that's part of the fun, is that we build a community on here. And so that's the 2016 Reset Challenge group. There's also the True Health Assessment. You need to take that if you want to win any prizes. Make sure you do that. And lastly, when you enroll a brand new client, you want to add them to the USANA clients page. And this is really important to build a community of your clients. So you add them right here. You make a post right there with their picture and make them feel special. That's one of the keys to building a solid client base, is building a community and making everybody feel special and important, especially your clients, because your clients are the foundation of your business, and they are your next associates as well. Okay, and if you enroll a brand new associate, you want to add them to the Team DSI Duplicate Success International page. Same thing, you add them right here, you make a post their picture, and make them feel special and welcome, because they are. And also, this is for our business people only, but if you have a client that's interested in how the business side of USANA works, you can still add them here and they can see what's going on. Lastly, when you enroll a new associate, make sure you add them to Hybrid Solutions. This is the USANA family at large. And you add them here, and the benefit of hybrid is that you have over 6,000 associates. So if you have any questions, you can write it, and someone will usually respond back. And that's basically the best thing about it. Now, if you need a product story, you can go to search this group, and you can find it there. A story, like if you're looking for a story on allergies or diabetes or whatever. USANA is not a cure for any of those things, but there are people who have taken the products that have great stories, and you can look them up this way. Okay, so now we're going to take a 5-second break before we get into the training. I'm very excited about tonight's topic because it's all about the Weekly Action Plan Challenge. So let's just take a 5-second break for editing purposes, and then we'll start. Okay, here we go. Hello, my name is Jared Krebs. I'm pictured here with my wife Crystal and our dog Tasia, and we're in San Antonio, Texas. And today's video is all about our incentive for our team that's happening, called WAPNWIN. WAP stands for Weekly Action Plan. And you can win cash prizes by playing this game, and this is how it's going down. We want you to succeed each and every week, and having and following your weekly action plan is a sure way to achieve your goals. As you push yourself every week, there will be an extra bonus for the top 3 who prosper. But in actuality, everyone wins by creating this new habit. So how can you win? Well, first of all, it goes from March 5th through April 8th. Make your 52-week binder with the copies of the weekly action plan. So when you make your 52-week binder, you will get 10 points. So that's one of the main habits that we want to create, is having our associates have a binder with 52 weeks, so they have the whole year set for their weekly action plans. Now, number 2, when you send your weekly action plan to me via text or Facebook message or email, however you want to send it to me, by midnight your time zone every Sunday, you will get 3 points. That's the same amount of points as if you enroll an associate on auto order. So again, the habit is getting your weekly action plan done by Sunday night every week, knowing where you're going with your weekly action plan. Number 3, if you enroll a new associate on auto order, you get 3 points. 4, if you enroll a preferred customer on a 100+ point auto order, you get 2 points. And if you enroll a preferred customer on auto order of any kind, you get 1 point. So that's how you get points. And you want to earn as many as you can because you can win cash prizes. The first prize is a $100 gift card of your choice. Second prize is a $65 gift card of your choice. And the third prize is a $35 gift card of your choice. So that is the main prizes. But wait, there's more. If you are a winner and you are attending the USANA U.S. National Celebration in Las Vegas, the winnings will double. So if you're going to Las Vegas and you win first, you actually get $200. If you're going to Vegas and you take second, you get $130. And if you going to Vegas and you take third, you get $70. So obviously, this is a really, really cool incentive if you're going to Las Vegas. I mean, it's cool if you're not going to Las Vegas as well. But we want to give the people going a special incentive for winning this because that's the behaviors we want. We want to encourage these types of behaviors because that's what really gets these habits going and make you successful with your business. Now, start earning points today. That's the main thing. We're already 3 days into the competition. Some of you may be hearing this for the first time right now. So if you're hearing this and you missed the deadline, which was last night, to send in your weekly action plan, I will give you till tonight. But this is the only time I will give you till Monday night. Beyond that, you got to get it in by Sunday night, or there will be no more chances to get the points for that week. Now, we already have a leaderboard because in the last 3 days, we have, it's at the end. Okay, I'll get to the leaderboard at the end. But before I get to the leaderboard, I want to show you a picture of your weekly action plan. This is the binder. So you see, get a 3-ring binder, print out 52 copies of the weekly action plan, and put it in a 3-ring binder. So that way you don't have the excuse of, oh, my weekly action plan's not printed or my printer ran out of ink. Now you're set for the whole year and you're ready to make your weekly action plan on the weekend and hit the ground running every Monday. Now, let's give you a quick weekly action plan review. When you do your weekly action plan, basically, first thing is you can always access more copies at this link, and that's wap.teamdsi.info. Save that link because whenever you need copies, you can go here. Of course, you need that to get your binder done. But let's zoom in. Okay, so when you start your weekly action plan, you want to put the week ending Friday. So this week is ending Friday, March 11th. So you want to put that because the USANA pay commission period always ends on Friday. Then this week's CVP goal. What is the check that you want to make? CVP stands for commission volume points. That's US dollars. So you want to put your commission goal to be at least $400 or more per week. The reason why we say $400 is because that gets you to the achiever status with USANA. And when you're at the achiever status, then you're a phase 2 associate. You're doing something right, because if you're making $400 a week with your USANA business, then you've replaced a part-time job and you're headed towards a full-time income. So we want to encourage everybody to get to the achiever status and then help other people become achievers. If you do that, then you'll become a gold director and beyond. Okay, and then what was your actual check? Maybe your goal was 400, but what did you end with? And no matter what you end with, it's okay, but keep that goal of that $400 check. Then set your business hours. The key to success is to plan your work and work your plan. So set the times that you're going to be making phone calls or hosting mixers on Saturday. Me personally, I take Sundays off. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, set your business hours. Have times where you're going to be working and times when you're going to be resting and being with your family. Please schedule time for your spouse, schedule time for your kids. But right here is where you schedule your work time. And Khalid Medina, one of our very best team members, he actually has time for his family, but then his family knows when he's working, they need to leave him alone because he's working from home and it's easy to get distracted. So he gets buy-in from his family. That's very important that you sit down and talk with your family members and get buy-in and give them a reason to support you. Like, hey, with Khalid's son, he gets to go on a trip to Disneyland when Khalid gets to a certain level of earnings. And that's because the son deserves it for supporting his dad. So that's the things you got to talk to and get your kids to buy in. Next is the first question you want to answer for your weekly action plan. What income producing activities which would be power hours, prospecting, hosting mixers. Are you committed to doing this week to build your business, have fun, and help others? What are your top 3 business goals this week? Write them there. Number 2, would you like accountability? If so, when will you share that you've done your plan and with whom? This is the most important question of the weekly action plan, because other than that, it's just a conversation. When you have accountability, now you have to tell someone. That makes you work even harder to hit your goals and to feel proud. Number 3, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 as the highest, what's your level of commitment to completing your plan? If the answer is less than a 9, reduce the workload to ensure your success. Achieving your weekly action plan creates confidence. So that's the thing is if you are, if you're hitting your goal every week, then you're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to be having more confidence that you can be successful in this business. So you'll gauge that and figure out what's the best workload for you to plan every week. Next part is planning your SVP, which is your sales volume points, and setting a goal for Friday midnight. Now, all this is very technical, so please get with your USANA mentor and have them explain to you what the starting SVP means, how to plan it out, and then what the ending SVP would be to get a $400 or more paycheck. So that's something you're going to have to meet with your USANA mentor about. And if you don't have one or someone that can help you, you can certainly call me and I will help you figure that out. Then assistance I need from my sponsor. That's another thing. If there's specific things you need from your sponsor, please write it here. Next question here is, of the 4 pillars of belief, there's 4 pillars: the products, company, network marketing, and myself. I am focused on improving my belief in, and then fill in the blank. Which one of those 4? In network marketing, or in yourself, or the company, the products? Through reading, listening, or watching. What are you reading, listening, and watching? And what's your personal development goal? Is it maybe to read 15 minutes a day for 5 days this week? That's a very doable goal. That's a very smart goal. And then the number of team, including myself, registered for the next destination training event. And then that would be Las Vegas event right now. So you could put yourself and maybe how many team members and what your goal is. So right now I have 10 out of 50. That's my goal, to take to the Las Vegas event. And then here, the next part is your key leg strategies. Who are the team members in your BC2 left that you're going to help and work with this week? Who are the members in 2 right? What about 3 left? What about 3 right? Maybe you have a strong leg. Maybe you have a leg that's really growing, so you don't need to maybe do a bunch in that leg, but you need to work on some of these other legs. So you'll, again, you'll know what to do there. And if you don't, please ask your USANA mentor. Then here is also a very, very important part of your weekly action plan. It's the top 10 new and or follow-up for this week. These are the next 10 people you're going to be contacting, or the people that are closest to signing up. This is the plan. You want to hit the ground running? Contact these 10 on Monday and get things moving. And then preferred customers and unprocessed auto orders. If you have any unprocessed auto orders, that's where you want to call. You want to find that out and call those people, because that's money just waiting to be had in your business when you help these people. You know, if their credit card didn't process, maybe their card expired. So you want to call those clients and any preferred customers maybe who are waiting on their products, so you can explain their products. On page 2 of the weekly action plan, what are you most grateful for, proud of last week? What are the challenges you're facing now, and what are the opportunities to solve the challenges this week? So fill in those, and then also imagine you've achieved your why, the significant reason you're building right now. Where are you? What's the situation? Who are you with? What are they saying about you? What do you look like? What do they look like? How do you feel? Take a moment and write down a description of you accomplishing your goals, and visualize it and feel it. This is part of your DMO, reviewing your goals every single day. Next part is the first and most important calls to make to retain your auto orders. And if you don't know all this, again, please ask your USANA mentor, but you want to visit the hub, click on My Business, click on Team Manager, click on 4-week cycle, and look at the next weekend's auto orders. So right now we're in cycle 3, so I would be looking for cycle 4 auto orders. What's the next cycle coming up? Cycle 4 in this case. So then the people with upcoming auto orders that I need to give an account overview before Friday are XYZ people, because you want to teach these people where their discounts are before their auto order processes. So that's really important that you know that information. Next, the established clients associates that I get to send courtesy auto order reminder texts before Friday are. There might be some established people that you want to also just remind about their auto orders, so that's where you'd write their name. Then there's guest lists. You can have guests get on these webinars. Like, for example, our Monday webinar, you can make a guest list, and people who are maybe interested in how money is made, they can get on these webinars as a guest. So you put them here in your guest list and make sure they are registered and that they get on the webinar. Then on the right side is associates in your business. Which associates are on this webinar? Next one is for another event. Maybe you're hosting a home mixer on a Wednesday, so you put a guest list here. And then maybe you're going to a Saturday event, and you put a guest list here. Or maybe there's another webinar on a Thursday. You put a guest list there. So these are guest lists, and this is how exactly I keep track of my guests and associates attending these events every week. At the very bottom of the weekly action plan is the thank you cards to write. Who do you need to write thank you cards to? The people who became your clients. That's who. Health goal this week. What is your health goal this week? And then admin. Is there anything you can do, like pay your bills or things you need to take care of? Self-care and fun. What are you going to do for fun this week for you? And then time management. Is there any ways that you can write down that you would like to change, simplify your life, manage your time better? So this is the weekly action plan. When you fill out these 2 pages, you're ready to go. When you get fast at it, it should take about 15 minutes. You sit down, you just plan out your week, look at your volumes, get very clear, and then you hit the ground running on Monday. You imagine yourself doing that? Could you imagine having 10 people in your business doing this every Monday, every Sunday night? If you want 10 people or 100 people doing it, you need to be one who does it. Because birds of a feather flock together, and you attract who you are. So if you want to attract great people, you need to be a great associate and get this done on Sunday night, every Sunday, no questions asked. That's the best behavior and best habit we want to encourage. So again, to remind you how to win, here it is. Make your 52-week binder. You'll get 10 points. Send your weekly action plan to me on every Sunday night by midnight your time zone. You will get 3 points. Enroll an associate on auto order, 3 points. Preferred customer on 100-point plus auto order, 2 points. And then enroll a PC on auto order is 1 point. So here's the leaderboard. The score as of today: Robin Zink out of Nampa, Idaho has 18 points. Why? Because she got her binder done. That's 10 points. Then she got her weekly action plan in by Sunday night. That was 3 points, put her at 13. And then she's enrolled. She enrolled 3 clients with an auto order. So that's another 3. That puts her at 16. And then she enrolled 1 client with a 100+ point auto order. So that's 2 points. So that's why she has 18 points. Victoria Horman also at the top here with 13 points because she got her weekly action plan done on Sunday night and got her binder done. We have Khalid and Barbara Medina with 6 points. Renee and Megan Martinez with 6 points. Fantastic job. Amy Gonzalez with 3 points, Shay Huggins with 3 points, and new associate Krista Marquez with 3 points. Very impressive, Krista. You've only been in the system, less than 24 hours, and you're already getting your weekly action plan done. So I want to just give a big congratulations to everyone on this list, because you guys are the ones that are creating those habits. And if you're listening to this webinar right now and it's Monday night, and you want to get your weekly action plan in so you can get on the board at the very first possible moment, please send me your weekly action plan tonight, because this will be the only time I'll make an exception for a Monday night weekly action plan. After that, Sunday only. And that's basically how we have to run it to be fair. So that's a score right now, and it's really wide open, because as soon as Khalid and Barbara and Renee and Megan get their weekly action plans done, they'll be both at 16 points when they get their binders done. In fact, everyone, when they get their binders done, y'all will all be at 13 points, 13 to 16 points. So it's exciting. Let's see who wins. I can't wait to write that check out to the first place winner, second and third place winners. So I want to thank you for attending this video, the short video on the weekly action plan incentive. I want to thank my wife, Crystal, for making these slides and for putting all her effort into making this possible for us. And also I want to thank Randy and Viola Krebs, executive goal directors and co-founders of Team DSI, because they are also part of the people putting on this incentive and also providing the cash incentives as well for their team members. So thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you, Crystal. I look forward to seeing who wins. And most importantly, you're going to win no matter what by participating, just by getting these habits. And of course, I can't wait to write any checks to the winners. So thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, so the training segment is over, and now we're going to go into the upcoming events. So please pull out your calendar and mark your calendar for next Monday, March 14th, because guess what? We have a special guest on our Team DSI webinar. One-star Diamond Director, $1 Million Club member, Dr. Alberto Pena is going to be a special guest on Team DSI's webinar next week. Yeah, this is pretty awesome. Dr. Pena, actually, he's built a very successful USANA business. He was a former doctor at the Sonaviv Medical Institute. He'll be sharing his story of how he built his business along with some amazing information on how the products have changed his life. So you guys need to be on this, get guests on this. This is the best thing you can do to build belief with your associates and clients, is get everybody you can on this webinar with Dr. Pena. It is very special. He's actually located in Mexico, and he's taking time out of his schedule to be on our Team DSI webinar. So again, you can register. You're probably registered if you're watching this webinar, but for anybody that's new, they have to go to webinar.teamdsi.info so that they can get on and they can be registered for this great event we're going to be having next Monday. Okay, so there's 3 big events in 2016. So again, pull out your calendar and just write this down. There's Las Vegas in April, there's Salt Lake City in August, and there's Las Vegas in December. So these are the 3 big events of 2016. So Las Vegas in April is the U.S. National Celebration and Awards Gala Dinner. It's at the Green Valley Ranch Resort and Spa. It's in this beautiful resort, and it's Friday, April 15th and Saturday, April 16th. Now this is for sure the best event of the second quarter. There's nothing better you can do in the second quarter of 2016 than go to Las Vegas with us. And it's basically an all-day training, 9 to 5. You're going to be hearing from the top doctors in wellness, the top associates, $1 Million Club members, 6-figure earners. There's going to be a pre-gala reception from 6:30 to 7:15, and then from 7:15 to 10:15 is an awards gala dinner. And that dinner is so much fun. Here's a picture of us last year at the event. You dress up real nice. You see the who's who of USANA, and it's just a wonderful time. So I can't wait to be in Vegas with all of you. We're going to have a great time. Come celebrate with us. And then Saturday, it's also going to go 9 to 5. There'll be a lunch break, and then we'll probably go to the Strip on Saturday night, hang out on Sunday. Most of you might fly home Sunday or stay another day in Vegas and enjoy, and then go home Monday. So that's the plan in April. And so again, that's the national event. Now, the price for this is, for the 2-day event pass, is $90. However, if you're a new associate, you may have a voucher that will get you in for free to this event. Then the awards gala dinner is $49. So both of those would be $139 total. So that's basically the prices. And if you have, please ask your USANA mentor about if you have a voucher or not to get yourself in for free for that. And then the awards gala dinner, we have tables reserved. So please contact myself or my parents if you want to sit at our table. Okay, now where in Las Vegas is this going to be? It's going to be at the it's right here on the map. Here's the airport. And then here's the Strip where all the big casinos and stuff are. And then you just basically go about 10 minutes in and you're at the Green Valley Ranch Resort and Spa right here. So that's where it's at. It's about 10 minutes from the Strip. You could probably stay at any little hotel around here if you want, or you can stay on site. And if you stay on site, there's this huge, I think it's 8 acres of pools. 8-acre pool complex. So you can stay on site. It's beautiful for $150 a night. Plus tax and resort fees, so probably be around $200 a night after that. But there's the phone number, there's the code. Make sure you get your hotel rooms reserved ASAP. Okay, so the next most important event, actually this is the most important event of the whole year. If you only go to one event all year long, it's USANA's International Convention. So Las Vegas is the national convention, and that is very important, but the most important is international every time. That's August 24th through the 27th of 2016. And the thing is, it's international. So there's actually thousands of associates from Canada, thousands of associates from Mexico, thousands of associates from China, thousands of associates from the United States. It is a cultural event. Dr. Oz has spoken at our last 4 international conventions. He'll be there speaking again. Dr. Wentz, our founder, will be speaking at this convention. The top doctors in wellness, the top earners, breakout stages, 4 days. We actually take over Salt Lake City. So this is the most important event of the year. And look at all the team members who've already purchased their tickets a year in advance. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Again, you may have a free ticket if you if you got your if you're a brand new associate within your first year, or a discounted ticket. But even look, we have Robin Zink, Isaac Zink, and Sims Aldover, who just recently registered for convention. Big congratulations to you guys. So that's the most important event of the year. If you go to one event, that would be the one August 24th through the 27th in Salt Lake City. Then the third event, the most important for the fourth quarter, is the GoPro event. Now, this is actually a non-USANA event. This is a third-party event held by Eric Worre himself, Mr. GoPro. It's December 1st through the 4th, 2016. So we plan a year in advance for this. And they only allow people on stage who are making $100,000 per month. Not $100,000 a year, $100,000 monthly. So you want to be one of the best, or learn from the best of the best, you go to this event. And Tony Robbins is going to be there. Sir Richard Branson's going to be there, speaking and training from stage. Cannot wait for GoPro this year, December 1st through the 4th. And we even have people registered a year in advance for this as well. So please make sure you contact me if you want to get a ticket for GoPro, because we can find someone who can help you get registered. But that's it. Those are the three big events of the year. And we go to an event every quarter because that is what keeps you fresh. That's what keeps you motivated. And they're the most fun. You learn from the best. And I just can't say enough about each one of these events. Okay, now we're planning out to 2017. February 2nd through the 4th, the Sweet Retreat is coming up, and there's actually a price discount. Now, this is the first quarter of 2017, so we plan way in advance. So if you want to go to the women's retreat, this is awesome. It's a ladies empowerment retreat. My wife, Crystal, my mom, Viola, go to these, have both gone. They went last year. My mom's been to every Sweet Retreat for the last 5 years, ever since the very beginning. But mark your calendars, February 2nd through the 4th. The prices end at $85 a single ticket, $750 for a table of 10. So it's basic, it's a good price. But then after Thursday, the prices go up to $95 a ticket, $850 for a table of 10. So that is the plan for Sweet Retreat. And then there's an incentive bonus trip. Do you like traveling for free? Because you could win this entirely, completely paid for by USANA. Or do you maybe want to win it where it's paid half and half? Because you could actually win it partially. Me and Crystal won the trip partially last year for the 7-day Caribbean cruise. Or you can just pay your own way also and just join your USANA family on vacation. But where is it going to be? Where is the USANA family going to be vacationing? Well, they're going to be in beautiful Costa Rica. November 16th through the 20th, the Costa Rica Westin Golf Resort and Spa. This is a beautiful, beautiful resort. Look at this property. You're going to be staying here in Costa Rica. Look at this overview. Little slice of heaven. Hanging out, imagine drinking pina coladas with the top USANA associates, having fun, going on excursions, swimming with the dolphins. Just the coolest trip of a lifetime. Staying at these beautiful hotel rooms, golfing if you like to golf, just hanging out with the USANA family. So you say, what's the dates again? It's November 16th through the 20th. How can I win this trip? Well, all you have to do is watch this 12-minute video. It's here, costarica.teamdsi.info. It explains how you can win this trip. They have a trip like this every year, and you can win. I mean, I've won 2 trips with USANA. One time I went to Ireland, not kidding. I went to Ireland, all expenses paid. And then, of course, the 7-day Caribbean cruise me and Crystal did last year. So you can win these trips. They're winnable. So I want to encourage you to learn how to do it. All right. Now with our regional stuff, Texas Associates. If you're in the Pleasanton, Texas area this Thursday, March 10th, the home of Renee and Megan Martinez, they're going to be having a USANA mixer. They'll be making shakes, playing the videos, and having a great time. Thank you for your leadership, Renee and Megan. We really appreciate you, and we look up to you, and we're very proud of you guys hosting your own events. Also, if you're in the Utah area in March, there is an event this Thursday at the USANA home office, every Thursday, in fact, through March at 7 p.m. You hear from one of the top USANA leaders in the area. Randy and Viola Crebs, Executive Gold Directors, also have spoken there. In fact, they were there last week. And if you need Dr. Ladd McNamara CDs, go to laddmcnamara.com. You can get the CDs in bulk. If you're in the San Antonio area and you want to buy a 10-pack from me, you can for $25. If you're in the Utah area, you can get a 10-pack from my parents. Or you can just go to laddmcnamara.com and get some Dr. McNamara CDs. But they are very, very powerful. It's very important that you give those to your prospects when they sign up, become associates or clients. Lastly, I want to encourage you to be prepared. This is the picture of the bins in my car. I keep these in the trunk of my car. I always have extra GoPro books, GoPro audios, Power of Cellular Nutrition CDs, newspapers, USANA newspapers. I'm always ready for that next person I can help and bless with my USANA business. So I want to encourage you to be a professional, be prepared, have your stuff in your trunk ready to go. Whenever you go to any mixer or an event, you bring your computer and bring your forms. You have to have those things. You have to be ready to help people get started at all times. Okay, we've made it to the end of the webinar. So I want to just open it up for questions. We actually ended, wow, close to 20 minutes early tonight. So great. It's always awesome when we end early. But I want to go ahead and open up the webinar to any questions. We have many people on the phone, so I don't know if you're able to raise your hand if you're on the phone. But I want to just go ahead and I know a few of these people that I'm just going, if you have a question, please raise your hand. Otherwise, I'm going to unmute a few of you. And I want to start with Robin Zink from Nampa, Idaho. I see her on the line. I want to hear from you, Robin. How was your mixer? I just unmuted you. Robin, are you there?
Yes, I am.
So tell us.
Can you hear me?
Yes. You had an amazing mixer.
Yes.
What did you learn?
God.
What did you learn from working with my parents this past weekend?
Oh gosh. Where do I start? I think being organized and focused and just using like the video that you made for the mixer for the Sensei facial.
Yeah.
And it was great because your dad was the model, and then there were 4 people there, with me being the 5th, him the 6th, and then your mom the 7th. And it seemed like a real good number for a couple of reasons. It was manageable, especially at the end when people were placing their orders. And then because 3 of the people knew each other, there was a little bit of like peer pressure. So like, what are you ordering, you know? And they all ended up ordering and signing up as PCs. So,
that is awesome.
I don't know. We kind of thought that had a little bit of influence on how successful it was. So I was thinking like, oh man, 3 people called and said they couldn't come that morning. And I was like, oh no. But it turned out perfect. And then just the video, being able to stop it and start it as we did the different steps of the facial. Was good. And then the other thing I liked was they had, I can't remember at what point they passed out the price sheet, but people were kind of looking at that and thinking about that and making little notes on it as we went along with the facial too. So a lot of people ended up ordering nutritional products as well as facial products.
Really? Oh, just because they saw it on the price sheet.
Yeah. Yep.
Interesting.
And then your mom talked a little bit about the products too after the facial was over. So, and I think maybe while we were letting the mask set too, I can't remember for sure. But anyway, it was just very well organized and a lot of information in 2 hours, but we did it in 2 hours. And then after that, maybe 30 minutes was taken up with getting orders and finishing up. So yeah, it went
That's
really
exciting.
Well. Yep.
Well,
it is.
Robin, big congratulations on such a great start. You're currently in first place in our incentive, and would love nothing more than for you to be the first place winner. But I can tell you, you got some good competition as well. So
oh yeah,
keep up the great work. And what do you feel like you can take with you from what you learned from this experience and moving forward to build your business?
Probably more mixers, like different kinds, but I mean, that's where you have the most people together and get to share the most and have the most opportunity to sign up people and get orders. And you've got a bunch of people together.
There's a saying, it's called more mixers means more money.
Oh, that makes sense.
You heard of that?
No, I haven't.
The 5 M's.
Oh.
So you're very right. And, you know, it's still good to build with online videos, and you have to still build with online videos. But yeah, mixers are one of the very best ways. A consistent mixer will do you well. And, you know, I want to encourage you next time to just host a normal shake mixer where you play the first video, pass out the forms, and play the second video. And you'll see that the mixer is done in about half the time as well. So that way you can mix it up.
Yeah, right.
But big congratulations on a great start to your week. And hey, it's Monday. You still got a lot of time this week to increase your check, and you're already well on your way to a promotion this week. So very excited. Keep up the great work.
Right. Thanks.
All right, you're welcome. All right, I want to go to Krista Marquez again. Let's see if this works this time. Okay, I just unmuted you, Krista. Are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, loud and clear.
Awesome.
All right, let's start over with our introduction of you. Now,
Okay.
I've actually had the honor of working with you for this last about week and a half, and I can just tell you I'm very impressed by your focus, your consistency, your dedication just in this little time I've worked with you. And the Facebook party you've created already has over 42 guests. So you're just doing an amazing job. And just tell the team a little bit about you, about like I had asked before, just your background and also why you're excited about your USANA business.
Well, like I said before, I am a housewife and mother. I actually am aspiring to be a nurse and then hopefully one day a holistic doctor. So naturally, USANA works very well with what I believe, which is, you know, natural stuff. I think that I'm so excited about this because of that. Yeah, I don't know.
Totally. That's exciting, Krista. I can tell you're excited. And you got a lot of people excited already. I'm seeing that. Congratulations on enrolling already 2 new clients. Actually, you enrolled 2 clients before you were even official. And
yes, and I have
clients...
another one on Thursday.
Oh, you do? Well then.
Yes, I do.
Congratulations. So
it's easy to promote a product you believe in.
Yeah, you're certainly right. And I will tell you that when those clients create their own account and have an auto order, then you will have more points towards the incentive. So,
awesome.
Yes, so we'll be focused on that. But I wanted to just give you a big welcome to the team. We're really excited to be working with you, and we're expecting great things.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, let's go over to Rene Martinez, who's in Pleasanton, Texas on the phone. He is actually the sponsor. Him and his wife, Megan, have sponsored Krista. And I just want to bring you on the line, Rene, and maybe share with us some tips or some stories about how you were able to meet Krista or get Krista this information and what's working well in y'all's business right now.
Hello.
Hey, we
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess the thing that's working the best right now in our business is the Facebook parties that we've been having. And right now we're currently having one with Krista Marquez, and she has 45 people at her Facebook party attending, and about half of them are into it, actually responding, asking questions. Today I was sending information from Dr. Ray Strand's website to a couple different people. I mean, it's just very, very active. And that's just like you said, more mixers, more money. I mean, just because it's on Facebook doesn't mean it's not a mixer. I mean, we're all getting together, we're all talking, we're spreading the word, showing stuff. I mean, exposure, and that's what it's all about.
Wow. Well, that's exciting, Rene, to hear, and thank you for mentioning that. I want to encourage everyone on the webinar, if you aren't doing Facebook parties, that's kind of like the new rage. That's the new thing. So we'll probably do a training on it pretty soon. But you guys are doing an amazing job at it, Renee. And I love how you're combining it with your offline. You're still doing traditional mixers because you have to combine that, high tech and high touch. And you combine it, that's when you really build a strong business. So keep up the great work. And is that Megan?
Yeah, she's in the back. Yeah.
I just got back from the grocery store.
So Megan, tell us how a busy mother of 3 continues to build her USANA business.
Oh my gosh. Well, for me, Jared, it's really tough, and I'm pretty sure mothers out there who are in USANA maybe they have 6 children, and I feel bad for even complaining or whining because I have 3 kids and I'm like going crazy when people out there probably have 6 kids and they're going crazy. But, for me, what's worked is I just really have to set aside some time, just maybe an hour, or 2 hours in my afternoon and just sit down and do it. You just have to kind of work around the kids. My 2 oldest, they go to school, and I have a 21-month-old, and, he's with me constantly. But, I mean, I try to work around him and, do the best I can. I try to put as much time as I can into USANA. We just put him in a daycare for a couple of days out of the week, and that's really helped, too, that I have some time to just sit down and focus. But, you just got to stay positive and keep your head up. If you get discouraged, don't, because it happens to everybody. And you just got to keep pushing forward. So that's what's really helped. It's just to keep pushing forward.
Keep pushing
and
forward.
Not to get too self or get discouraged really easily because, it's tough. And I feel for all those stay-at-home moms out there. And, when you're trying to make a phone call or to headquarters and you have screaming kids in the background, but that's just life, and and people just kind of have to deal with it. So that's what I think.
Thank you, Megan. What I heard you say is that things that are helping you is not getting discouraged, setting aside some select hours in the afternoon to build. Maybe getting some childcare for some certain hours just so you have some time to focus uninterrupted. And just doing like little strategies like that and sticking with it. And that's really what's working for you.
Yeah. And I'm not saying like every mother has to go and get a sitter or, put their kids in daycare, but that's just really helped me focus at work also. And with my USANA business, we were able to, get some stuff done today that, oh my gosh, it would probably have taken us 5 hours if Sam was there with me. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Well, that's true. And there's always a balance, because I know that you're with Sam a lot, the grand majority of the time. So,
yeah.
Well, thank you for your tips.
The most important is don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath and just keep at it. Keep on doing it.
Getting on the webinars, keep listening to audios, keep part of the community, stay plugged in.
Yes, stay plugged in for sure.
Awesome. Thank you, Megan.
Thanks, Jared.
All right, let's go to Diane Hecht in Oregon. I just unmuted you, Diane. Are you able to unmute yourself? If you're able to unmute yourself, we would love to hear from you, Diane. Diane is one of our very best team members, and she's also located in, I believe it's La Pine, Oregon. Well, if you're able to unmute yourself, Diane, we would love to hear from you. But if not, I want to move to Khalid and Barbara. Khalid Medina. He just enrolled a brand new associate. Are you there, Khalid?
Hello?
I just unmuted you, Khalid. How are you?
Doing good.
All right, so everybody on the webinar can see a picture of... I hear a little bit of wind.
Yeah, sorry. I'm coming inside. I was outside real fast.
That's all right.
All right, cool. I'm good.
Khalid, you're having a lot of success right now. You're making good money, good checks, consistent checks with your USANA business. You just enrolled Jennifer and Gabriel at one of the top USANA levels. So tell us, Khalid, what is working for you right now in your business?
Focus.
Focus. Tell me
Definitely.
more about
Yeah.
that.
I really realized that, at least for me, and I think all of us, that, we all have lives, we have kids, we have wives. We have different roles. We're a husband, father, brother, sister. So it's easy we're always getting pulled in different directions all the time. So one thing that I learned from Darren Hardy, and it's just been the difference in my business recently, is that some of the most successful, like, he has overachievers, then he has super achievers. They're people, they don't do that much. They just focus on a couple of different areas, and it's not what they say yes to, but it's what they say no to. So you have to start, at least for me, I made a decision to say no to a lot of things in my life. Only what's truly important, like, hey, basketball, like playing basketball, sorry, I gotta say no. TV shows, I gotta say no. Like, a lot of things I have to say no to if I want to be able to focus in my life. And for me, that's just been the key, is just to focus. And I've just been saying no to a lot of things other than, the true priorities in my life that are going to get me where I want to go. So that's really been the difference. And then just being consistent on my working hours, what I do on my weekly action plan. I'm just focused to make sure that I'm working when I'm supposed to work. And that's been the difference, really. The rest is this is just a numbers game. So that's it. I mean, that's really all it is. But that's the hard part, is getting focused.
You just dropped so many golden nuggets right there. My head's kind of spinning from all the great things you just said. The main thing I got from what you said was it's not what you say yes to, it's what you say no to. You mentioned basketball and watching TV shows, and you're right. That basketball game and those TV shows, there's 2 hours worth of phone calls. That's a lot of people you could have helped.
Yeah.
What else I heard you say is that it's pretty simple. Once you kind of say you reprioritize, it's just about doing the simple steps of phone calls, going through the numbers, videos, events, but it's simple stuff. It's just about the distractions.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I don't know if it helps anyone, but how I said, these are like realizations that I've had recently, like in the past month, 2 months or so. So the reason why we don't do, at least I knew for me, like why I wasn't doing what I was doing, was because I was so distracted, and subconsciously, because we're not aware of it, we know we're distracted. So we don't do what we have to do because we know we're not going to do it. So we know that we're not focused enough to do what we have to do, so we just rather not do it at all. Because we're pulled in so many directions, we're kind of stressed out, and we just rather not think about it so we don't feel bad about ourselves. But it's better for you to just get focused and start doing what you know you're supposed to do, because if not, you're just going to feel horrible all the time that you're not building your business, because if you have a true desire to do it. And that's how I lived, because I've been in USANA, it's going to be 4 years now, and that's how I lived for years, and honestly, like, it sucks. Just going year after year, like just not doing what you're supposed to do, and you really have a burning desire to be successful in this business, and it's just hard. So I realized, I was like, you know what? If I'm not going to do this the right way, just get focused, I might as well not do it, because I hate feeling the way I'm feeling and feeling guilty for not building this business. And I want to do it so bad, and I want to be successful. So just got to make that decision and just say no to a lot of things. And it's hard, but I'm starting to see some results from it, and it's worth it.
Oh, yeah. You are definitely seeing results, and you're going to continue to see results, my friend.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for inspiring the whole team. You've inspired me.
Yeah. No problem.
All right,
You
bro.
inspired me, man. So it's been a great help. Like, I know all of us know that we couldn't have any of the success we have or just be where we're at or even be in USANA if it wasn't for you. So I really know how much you've done and how much you sacrificed to build this team. So I appreciate you.
Thank you, Khalid. I appreciate that.
Welcome.
I received that.
Leave it.
All right. Thanks, bro.
Mhm.
All right. Let's go to Veronica Banks in San Antonio. I just unmuted you, Veronica. Are you there? Are you there, Veronica?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. So tell us, what have you learned from the webinar tonight? What was the highlights for you?
Definitely, I really enjoyed hearing the feedback from everybody about focus, and I'm a mom as well, so hearing that time away from my son to focus on this business is sometimes necessary, and that's part of my why. So with going with that on the webinar with the WAP, I can see how important it is for me to start it and to start 52 right now. Don't put it off. Like you said, start with a focus and don't wait for 4 years to start that binder. Start it right now. So I really enjoyed that.
Awesome. Yeah, you just hit the nail on the head in a lot of ways.
I've been in since 2011, I believe. So I sometimes get disappointed with where I am now and where I could have been, and now I throw that disappointment away, and I feel good about my future and where we're going now with a new focus.
That's right. I love your attitude. I love your positive language. Very true. And everybody has their own journey. So, now's your time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good to hear your voice.
Thanks. Yours too.
All right. Talk to you soon. All right. I'm going to give the final word to Randy and Viola Krebs, Executive Gold Directors from Salt Lake City. Mom and Dad.
Yeah, this is
Tell us.
wow. I'm just so proud of everyone on our team that's really getting out there and getting out of their comfort zones and working on themselves and improving other people's lives by introducing them to USANA. And it goes on, but I'm super excited about the WAPNWIN. That is really resonating with me, this contest, because it's just that there's no losing at all. I mean, just developing a really good habit and then, just win money. You can win money along with that, and also your income will grow. And as you enroll, there's no doubt you'll enroll associates and clients if you are doing your weekly action plan. So that's what I'm excited about right now, I think, is just what everybody's doing on our team.
Yeah, for sure. And I want to just reiterate everybody who's listening that you can still get your weekly action plan in tonight and get 3 points for the week for getting it in tonight. This is the only time I'll give it on a Monday night. So and all of you who are listening still, you have team members that you could call and say, hey, get your WAP to Jared. You have 3 hours, and call your team members. Get on the phone after this. Call them. Tell them about the WAPNWIN and have them get their WAP filled out real quick and get it to me tonight. Because if you get more people doing that, you're going to have your business grow faster. So I want to encourage each of you listening to do that.
Yep, which I'm going to be doing right after the webinar. I'll be tying in with Isaac Zink and get his completed and sent to you tonight as well.
Awesome.
So we'll have both the Zinks on the leaderboard soon.
Okay.
That way. But
fantastic.
Yeah, I also appreciated this WAP contest. I think it is a great incentive, and looking forward to seeing how this contest plays out, because there is a lot of rubies on the line, a lot of people that have the major drive to be first place. So it's going to be a fun party.
That's right. Someone's going to get a lot of cash and everyone's going to have fun.
And I liked Khalid's final thoughts as well. I think Mom is a master of protecting her time. Where I think I need to do also a better job on that, saying no to certain things. Where mom knows definitely the value of her time is very valuable, because you can't get time back, basically.
That's true.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dad. Thank you for all your work with producing this webinar. Thanks to everybody who's been on the webinar right now. And did you guys have any final words?
Well, that's it. Let's go get these lines opened up.
So my dad's going to unmute the lines, and we'll just say we'll see you next week on Monday, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain for Dr. Alberto Pena. And we always end the webinar with everyone saying good night and God bless. So go ahead and say good night and God bless.
Good night and God bless.
And God bless.